Hey there, good to have you back, fellow Loresmyth. Today I wanted to take some time and create a video, a deep dive into one of our best-selling books to date, Remarkable Shops and Their Wares. So I know how much players love to seize every single opportunity to hit town and spend all their gold, go visit shops and spend it all on magic items and armor. And if your players are anything like mine, then the Remarkable Shops book is going to be a lifesaver. Being a GM myself, I know how much effort it takes to prepare exciting game sessions for your players every single week. We all love to create our own world building details, but it's time consuming. And I think our Remarkable books are such a success because they offer both. They have tons of pre-made materials that can go straight into your campaign world, but there's also a lot of tools and creative ideas in there that allow you to create your own materials if you want to do so. All right, fantastic. So here we are. Let's dive in. Remarkable Shops and Their Wares. This is the hardcover version. Fantastic print and bind quality. And let's have a look what's inside. So Remarkable Shops and Their Wares is all about role-playing fantasy shops in great detail. Whether you're coming up with your own or you're taking the shops that are presented in the book, there's a wealth of tools to make them your own, to customize them. And the first part of the book is the 8 remarkable shops, the pre-generated content, if you will. Every shop comes with detailed information about the services and the items that they stock. They come with NPCs ready to go into your game. They come with a bunch of story hooks, which are essentially little quest hooks. They can be the start of a new adventure in your world. And many of these tie into the characters that are related to the shop. So it's great to expand your world, introduce new characters, and then instantly also have story hooks to do stuff for your players that ties into the stores and the characters. This is one of my favorites, the Bazaar of Marcoon, which is a clandestine black market type of deal located in a faraway desert location. Very hard to reach, but they have some of the more elusive items which your players might want to pursue. The illustrations are a mix of color and what we like to call pencil artwork, which give it a sort of antiquated look, which I really like. It's a kind of a throwback to some of the older vintage Dungeons & Dragons book when it wasn't so common to have all color artwork. The Grimble & Sons Tinkerlings is actually a flying shop, and they fly from city to city to sell their exclusive wares. And it's a very exciting and interesting shop, and this is one that's a little bit more out there, a little bit more fantastical. So another returning aspect of the Remarkable book series is bringing your shops to life. With the Remarkable Inns book, it's bringing your inns to life. With our new upcoming Remarkable Cults book, it's bringing your cults to life. And every Remarkable book has this chapter, which is all about presenting you with exciting role-playing and gameplay concepts that allow you to role-play it more excitingly. So for example, with your players entering a shop, you don't want it to be just a transactional thing. There's characters, there's special items, there's a whole backstory going around, and there's plenty of role-playing opportunity beyond just the gold swap. And this chapter is all about giving you those ideas so that you can make it much more of a big role-playing experience than just spending a bunch of gold, taking that item and getting the hell out of there. This is really detailed. It goes into depth, like poor shops and rich establishments and the differences in the items that are on offer and the kind of characters that live there. Some shops have a shopkeeper that's highly influential in the region that they operate in. They'll have authority levels. And this chapter really goes into a lot of detail. So let's skim ahead a little bit. Obviously, there's a whole range of various shop types and item types and services that the shops can offer. And this is really rich content that you can drop straight into your game. There's subsections with peculiar items, special potions, armor, apparel, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, mounts and equipment. Lots and cool ideas for items that you can have your players find when they visit that next fantastical shops. Some suggestions for familiars and pets, tantalizing tomes. So the third big section of the book is player-operated stores. So this is all about allowing your players, perhaps at higher levels, to go out and buy, build, and operate their own fantasy store. Maybe they're entrepreneurs, or they like to become fantastical entrepreneurs in your world. And with these ideas and these optional rules, they can do so. So this is very much a chapter that suggests how you can use or how you could go about doing such a thing. It goes into different phases. The store location, so maybe the players want to go out and buy land, or maybe they finished a quest where the NPC gifts them a lot of land, and now the players want to build a store on it. Then it goes into the building phase and how to structure that. And eventually, once the players have their store, there's some ideas on how things go operating that store. How are they going to make money? What if things go bad? What if the store gets mugged? What if they have difficulties getting the supplies to keep their stock levels high in the store? This is great for players that are looking for something different than clearing out just another dungeon. So again, very interesting stuff. The fourth and final big section is creating your own shop, and it's essentially a big collection of random tables going from ideas for location, the types of fantasy shops and businesses, a shop name generator, milieux, city districts, all the way up to creating memorable items, decorating your shop, giving a shop memorable features. Really lots and lots of detail here. So if you're short on inspiration, you just have to page through some of these chapters and inspiration is presented to you. This is a chapter about creating the NPCs operating your store, or NPCs find in your fantasy stores, complete with mannerisms, a background story. Maybe they'll have a certain secret that they don't like getting out. So again, lots of opportunity for immersive detail, and some of these also quite easily double as another quest hook. Getting towards the end of the book, there's an appendix about creating custom items, and again an optional system and ideas presented on how you can go about creating custom magical items, minor magical items, or just quirky items that players can find in the stores that they visit. Again, plenty of random tables with contents that allow you to sort of assemble and pick and choose and create an item that way, with optional details, an origin story of said items, the materials that the item is made of, adornments, minor and big magical properties. Lots of cool ideas. The book closes out with the floor plans of the pre-made shops that are presented at the start of the book. So there's the floor plans, and they're really nice quality artwork. So you'll find all of the maps for all of the shops in this book at the end of the book. Really cool stuff. I love maps. I don't know about you, but I really like maps. So there we go. This was a deep dive into our Remarkable Shops and Their Wares GM guide. Let me know if you have any questions. Please comment, reach out to us on Discord, and I'm happy to answer any question you have about this book. So again, Remarkable Shops and Their Wares. It was my pleasure to show you the book, its contents, and what it's all about. If you like this video, consider subscribing, hit the notification bell so you stay up to date when we post new videos. We always have a new Kickstarter upcoming. We typically do 2 Kickstarters a year, so please check out the links in the description to not miss out on our next exciting Kickstarter. Also consider joining our Discord community. It's a very fun place. You can also find the link in the description. And I also wanted to point out that there is a free Remarkable Shops sample PDF that you can download for free. I said free 2 times now, but yes, it's free. So also check the link in the description if you want to grab that free download. Catch you again next time. Happy gaming and roll good.